Yellow, yellow, welcome back, my fellow Americans. And I want to get off my chest something really, really quick that's really actually causing me quite a bit of anguish, and that is my rant and pet peeve against this obesity epidemic in America and this slow normalcy of fat acceptance. Your average American now is essentially over time, or has become over time, a fat, disgusting, obese piece of shit without a care in the world for the way they conduct and carry themselves, diet-wise, exercise-wise. Comparing Americans and their statures and appearances from like the 1950s, even further back than that, and compare that to your average American, the average quality and caliber American today. It doesn't even compare. Like, really, really sick and tired of this. Really, really sick and tired of this normalcy. And that's the worst part. It's one thing to just have it around you, and just alone thinking about the statement it makes as a society. But just imagine every day walking into your local supermarket or your local gas station. You know what? Hell, you don't even have to walk down to your local supermarket or gas station. Just look at your average neighbors. My God. I'm not saying this encompasses every single America, but by the heavens, when you do see it, and I mean, I'm not talking like just, you're a couple pounds overweight, whatever. I'm talking about like you're 6 stone, 100 pounds overweight. And this is becoming more and more of your normalized American. I mean, do we just have no shame compared to the rest of the world? I mean, look, we really ought to take notes, and I don't care what anyone says. As patriotic as I am, look, we really ought to take notes from South Korea, Japan, Singapore, maybe some of those other Southeast Asian countries too, because they don't mess around. You compare the average quality and caliber to their folks, and compare that to the average quality and caliber of our own, they're doing something right, okay? They're thin, they're healthy, they're not a 6 stone, 100 plus pounds overweight. You go there, they look moderately presentable, they don't just let it all hang out, which is another video I'm going to cover. And this is something else that is really grating on me, and it's been grating on me for a while now. But just the way Americans dress, boy. But that's a whole nother video. Getting out of this, speaking of dressing, actually, it's just one thing looking at it, but when you get people dressing like they're not, when they clearly are, like, you see these people that are 100 plus pounds overweight, 50 plus pounds, whatever it is, and my God, how many rolls you have to see. And I don't know if it's a psychological thing, or if it's not, or if now it's not a psychological thing because we've normalized it, but my good, the ones that are like a 6 stone, like, obese, dressing like they're not, like, is this the normalcy? I was at the Erie County Fair yesterday too. My God, the level of, I don't know if it's just blissful ignorance or what, in the way people dress and carry themselves. My God, men and women, I know us guys like to hit on the women and all that, and knock them a thing or two, but my God, the American guys, they ain't any better, to be frank. They ain't any fucking better. Like, the quality and caliber of and if you're obese, let's just be honest. If you're obese, you've got no business in public wearing a spandex. Free country, they say, do what you want, but something else that's really a pet peeve is folks today just don't stay in their lane. Like, geez Louise, by the heavens, this country is so far gone, and its normalcy of the kind of degeneracy and the dysfunctionality. I'm just really sick and tired of a country calling itself to be great, pretending to be great when it's becoming anything but, normalizing all this dysfunctionality, this lack of any kind of control, lack of standards, lack of discipline, and it shows in the way Americans eat. By the heavens, can we at least try? Have we no shame in how we present ourselves to ourselves and the rest of the world? By the heavens. Yeah, I know this sounds like one of my angry, passionate, angry rants, because it kind of is. Americans, how far the ship has sank. We went from being trim, relatively fit, relatively decent in the way we dressed and are attractive, the whole 9 yards. This goes for both men and women across the board. But I'm not even saying Americans are doing this on purpose, but can we just acknowledge as a sane society that being fat is not fucking okay? it's not fucking healthy? Can we at least do that? Can we stop pretending that being a land whale who's like 150 plus pounds overweight, can we stop pretending that's healthy? Can we stop pretending this kind of shit is healthy? Because this is the stuff it's been grating on me for a long time. We got this fat acceptance thing going around, pretending fat is beautiful when we know deep down it's part of all our biological urges. It's not beautiful. Okay. Listen, fat is not beautiful. All right? I don't care how many fat acceptance propaganda magazines, how many propaganda ads, posters, you name it. Whatever Disney's going to cook up too, because it's probably going to come from that woke crowd. Whatever they cook up in Hollywood, being fat is not healthy. It's not fucking attractive. It's not okay. Look, it's just, not only that, as a statement it makes, it's a statement about a lack of a certain discipline. And think about what it says to everybody else around the globe. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave you guys with this, or any fellow Americans that were bold enough to get through this. This ain't really one of my long ones. This is just kind of one right off the cuffs. I had no plans. I just felt passionate and angry after going to that fair yesterday and looking at just how normal this kind of, frankly, disgustingness has become. I mean, really, you get disgusted. You get disgusted. But this is the face of the red, white, and blue now. Yeah. It's like waking up in a nightmare. And this ain't gonna get any better. It doesn't look like it's getting any better. Looks like, fat acceptance is becoming more of the norm. It looks like it's all going to become the normalcy until Americans push back. And hopefully this is some fuel to the fire to do so. Maybe, maybe not. But again, this is tough love because I care about my fellow Americans. As much as I'm pretty much black-pilled about the state of this country, I think this country is pretty much gone. I don't think we have a United States, to be frank. We don't even have a country without borders, but we don't have a country, period. No unity left anymore on pretty much any cultural front. And this fat acceptance thing is becoming yet again another one. So that's all I got for now, my fellow Americans. I'll leave you for that to think on, meditate on, sleep on, drink on, whatever you want to do. This is the Memoirs of an American Drunkard signing off, ladies and gents. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Signing off.